Welcome back to another episode of Mini Metro. It is episode 12, I think. That's kind of crazy. I did not think when I started this series that we would go that far, but I'm having a ton of fun, and you guys seem to be enjoying it. I'm using my free trial of Apple Arcade, so until that expires, I will keep making more episodes. Let's hit play here, and last time we did Boston. Got a pretty good score. So today we are going to move on to Montreal. Manage your metro to connect all the islands of the Montreal archipelago. Archipelago. Yes. Ugh, I don't like this. That's a lot of tiny water riverways. I didn't realize that Montreal was an archipelago. Difficult word. But let's take a look at the distribution. Ooh. All right, we see this a lot with cities that have a ton of waterways, where I imagine none of these people picked tunnels, and then right around the 500 passenger mark, they didn't have any tunnels and they died, or something to that effect. So we're gonna make sure we take our tunnels early, and we're gonna aim to get over 1,000. I think seems like a realistic goal. All right. Without further ado, let's hit play. As always, we start with circle, triangle, square, and we make it a loop. And we speed this up, and now we wait. 5 tunnels. That's a interesting number. Quite a high number to start. 5 tunnels. They know we're going to be needing them. And I'm curious how the game mechanics work about where they can and cannot place stations, meaning I'm sure we're going to get a ton of stations out on this second island here, but are we going to get stations like on this tiny island or on this really skinny island? Is that even allowed? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like this is land. It will let me place if there were a station here, it would let me connect to it, so I really hope we don't get stuck with something like that, but we'll see. We will see. Right now, we don't really have anything to do. Here we go. Already giving us some trouble. Our first trip across the water. End of week 1, we get a locomotive. We're going to take the tunnels. We learned that by looking at the stats. So, definitely don't want to be those suckers. But now we've got 6 tunnels. Map is slowly zooming out here. I think this can be made into a loop. For now. Yeah. Yep. Don't want to drag it down too far because this guy has to go across the water. All right, let's see. Ooh, interesting. You're kind of far. Let's go out like that. And let's connect you. Why not? I guess we could give... Right now, green would be taking the extra train. But yellow has a bunch of circles, so maybe yellow could use the extra train. We'll hold off. We won't give anyone the extra train yet. And let's see. All right, end of week 2, we get... Oh. I'm very tempted. I don't know. We have 6 tunnels. Like, I can't imagine how many tunnels we're going to need. And right now, even if we got... I'm going to take the tunnels. That might have been a mistake. That might have been a big mistake. Because right now, if we get something out here... Like, I don't know, we need as many tunnels as we can get, but at some point, like, without lines, we have nowhere to use the tunnels. We don't have a line to use. So, like, if at the end of this week, we're going to have to pick a line, and if it gives us, let's say, carriage versus interchange, like, we can't do anything with that. We need the line. So, we will see. Hopefully, we keep getting opportunities to fill up lines. We have 4 more spots, so... Hopefully we're not making a poor decision. We're gonna give green an extra train because it's getting pretty full. A lot of squares. I guess the squares are getting dropped off from both of these stations. There go 2 tunnels right away. Yeah, you can't pick up any squares. Only this guy can. And he's going to, right? Yep, drop off 3 triangles, pick up 4. Perfect. All right, end of the week, line. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And I'm wondering if we should have... Let's actually connect you to a square. Ooh, plus sign. That's a new one. And maybe make it a loop. Let's make it a loop as well. And now you don't have to connect there because you connected the square. Why are there no trains for yellow? Where do we want to use this last one? Ooh, interesting. Because all of these guys have to get to the one station that connects it. Ah, perfect, not anymore. Now all of our triangles can be dumped off halfway through. But if we have an extra line, where would we want to use it? Maybe we want to use it here. And do something like that. And let's also go one further, just for good measure. I think, if I think back to the title cover, I think this square might have been where all of the connections were. So maybe we're onto something. We've got 6 tunnels. I'm going to take the line here. I know last time when we had 6 tunnels, I opted for the tunnels, but really we haven't been too affected by it yet. So I'm gonna take the lines because I think they're more helpful for now. I think we got a pretty good thing going here. That went so slowly. Ugh, I hate watching trains go slow. Let's go up like this. And let's see, squares and triangles, squares and triangles. And it can pick up everybody, so we're good there. But it gets full, which is a problem. And now you're gonna go back and you are gonna go right through these guys, right? Yeah, you're not gonna pick anybody up. Let's connect you into a loop. Into a loop, thank you. But now you're not gonna come back, are you? Nice, we got an achievement. And we're gonna have to use this train like so. And let's take a carriage, I think. Our first carriage. Oh, that's kind of gross. It's gonna use 2 more tunnels, which is okay for now. Oh, you went right through. Which is why blue could use a carriage. You're gonna make it in time, right? Pick up all these guys. You're only gonna pick up 2. Oh, that might not be enough. Okay, looks like it was just enough. You're not moving. Thank you. Thank you. And you're gonna come and save the day. Cool. Alright, let's see what's going on down here. All of these guys are triangles waiting to get picked up. We're gonna give orange a train going in the opposite direction so you can handle all these triangles and drop them off immediately. That should be good. That should be good. Everything's looking good. All of these triangles going the other way. You're kind of full. You didn't pick anybody up. Or maybe you did, just pick up the one. Alright. There's just a lot of passengers. A lot of passengers. Let's take the... Oh, actually, I wonder. We have a red line, and so I'm thinking about connecting up these guys. And then we will not have any extra lines. But connecting these guys is just going to leave a bunch of waste. A bunch of pile-ups on each of these stations. And in that scenario, we're going to need carriages to pick them all up. So I'm going to take the carriage and do... but if I use this extra line, then I won't have an extra train to pick up these guys. So let me give him the carriage, actually. And then, actually, can I even connect these? That uses all the rest of my tunnels. Right, and if oh, okay, maybe I didn't think this through. I'm gonna take you back and extend the blue line out. But now blue needs another carriage, probably, because it is so long. Ugh. And now I don't like this. That's a diamond, which is a specialty shape so far away from everything else. So maybe we also want, let's see if there are any diamonds down south. They are all going to need 2 transfers. So we'll look out for that, and if there are, we will maybe extend this out a little bit. Let's keep our eyes up here. Is this blue line? He's not going to pick anyone up. So we are going to give him the carriage, even though it's a little bit too late. Did you make it yet? Did you make it here yet? Yes, you did. So we're going to have to use our last train. It did not. Oh, that's so frustrating. That is so frustrating. Give you the carriage. And what's going on here? Nothing is loading. I feel like the game kind of screwed us a bit there, and we should have gotten to our 1,000, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how that works. How the spawning of some of these trains works. So we ended up at 969, which puts us right in the middle here, top 25%. So I guess we got to take it. You got to take the good with the bad. Sometimes you spawn them just in time, other times not so much. But we got 969. Montreal wasn't as nice to us as some of these other cities, but that's how the game goes. We still have fun here. So thanks for watching, guys. We just unlocked a couple new cities that we will definitely do in future episodes. Let me know what city you're from and if we've played it already. Yeah, thanks for watching.